Still to come, imagine being able to detect any illness before you have any symptoms.
New technology allows you to look inside your body. Look at your spine, your stomach, your heart, even your liver. Dwight and I recently underwent this procedure. I'll show you how it works next in a special report.
I recently learned firsthand that medical technology can give us an incredible look inside our bodies. Today, doctors can see problems developing even before there are any symptoms.
Dwight and I set out to learn more about these new body scans, a startling new procedure that could change the future of medicine. Imagine looking inside your body, seeing your spine, your stomach, your liver. With the help of this super fast CAT scan, I took that journey, traveling through my lungs, seeing my heart, heading into my abdomen.
And we have an update on our top story tonight. Earlier,
have you ever wanted to get to know anchorman Dwight Lauderdale a little better? Well, now you can say you've taken a virtual reality tour right through his colon. What used to be science fiction is now science fact.
Over the loudspeaker, you will hear me say, taking a very deep breath.
All our images were taken in about 15 minutes by a high-speed CAT scan. These body scans are the hot new trend with health-conscious baby boomers.
And this is an ideal thing because there was no way prior to this of really seeing what's going on internally. We'd always have to wait for symptoms to develop.
Here's stomach, here's a portion of the large bowel, here's liver, spleen.
Today, at centers like Innovative Medical Imaging, doctors can peer inside healthy bodies and see what unsuspected health problems are lurking.
We're screening the lungs for small lesions which are not detectable on chest x-ray. We go through into the heart where we can see the coronary arteries and calcifications in there which correlate with blockage.
52-year-old Lou Zolo is a proud grandfather, and he says one lucky man. A routine physical exam showed Lou was in good health, but Lou wasn't convinced. He felt run down and came to this imaging center for a heart scan. What he learned was frightening. His heart was in bad shape. A visit to the cardiologist confirmed it.
Well, they found that I had one artery was 100% blocked and 3 were 80% blocked.
Within hours, Lou was on the operating table.
Next day, I had quadruple bypass, and these guys saved my life.
Despite dramatic stories like Lou's, critics say the full-body scans cause false alarms, that money is wasted scanning healthy people.
So if you scan, you'll pick up a few real problems, but you'll pick up a lot of benign things causing worry and extra testing.
Dr. Agustin says studies show the scans can detect silent killers in the lungs and the heart, but feels the technology has not been perfected for the rest of the body.
The Star Trek scan will be here in several years, but it's not ready for prime time yet.
The truth is, even the doctors who perform the scans admit it's still not a perfect science, that the scans won't see everything. But what they do see can change lives forever.
I would have not be here talking to you if it wasn't for this new technology. I would have not seen my grandchild. So, it's good.
Dwight and I wanted to know how good. We were both curious and apprehensive, wondering what, if anything, the scan would find in us. Now, tomorrow at 6, Dwight and I will take you through our scans. And since Dwight will be 50 years old next year, it's time for him to have something called a colonoscopy. Now, with the scanner, the screening for colon problems is less invasive. So Dwight had that done, too. And our cameras followed him through that whole test. See if it's something you would do tomorrow at 6. And why did we do this again?
A number of friends and viewers have been asking me that since they found out about this. Why would you want to know?
Right.
I want to know. If there's something wrong, I'd like to know so that you can do something about it
Early
right away.
detection,
And that's
right.
the whole idea here, is that it points out problems before you show any symptoms, because we both feel great. But as you're going to find out tomorrow,
everything's not exactly perfect.
The way that it appears.
But the truth is, if you get the early detection, the early prognosis, your chance is so much better, that your chances of surviving are so much better. So I thought that was important. However, we were a little fearful. For about a week around here, we kept going around saying, we've got something, we know we've got something.
and I think that that's a normal reaction, fear, because you do wonder, well, what if there is something wrong? And of course, that's compounded with us, because everyone watching this is going to find out if there's something wrong. And you'll just have to watch tomorrow to find out what happens.
Tomorrow and Tuesday. We're going to do the scan tomorrow and the results on Tuesday at 6. And of course, the holiday weekend is just...
Cutting-edge medicine allows doctors to see inside your body like never before. Dwight Lauderdale and Christy Kruger take a body scan. It's next on The Night Beat. Health scans help doctors diagnose millions of patients every year. Now that there are those super fast CAT scans, healthy people are paying to get them. But critics say it's really a big waste of money. Others call it a healthcare revolution. Dwight Lauderdale and Christy Kruger both decided to find out more about body scans firsthand.
They are expensive and controversial, but body scans can also give you an amazing glimpse into your body.
Still the liver, left kidney, the right kidney.
This is a virtual tour of my body. The new computer technology allows doctors to dissect my organs layer by layer. It is a new test that has patients lining up to see what's happening inside their bodies.
This is a perfect way of seeing exactly what's going on at an early stage. I think when people see things visually, it's much more impressive to them.
It was certainly impressive to Lou Zolo. He had his heart scanned at a Boca Raton Imaging Center. He says it was the best money he's ever spent. The scan found a major problem: 4 blocked arteries.
The next day I had quadruple bypass, and these guys saved my life.
But critics say stories like Lou's are rare, that scanning healthy patients is bad medicine.
So if you scan, you'll pick up a few real problems, but you'll pick up a lot of benign things causing worry and extra testing.
Still, baby boomers want to know more about their bodies, and advocates believe these body scans can save lives.
If we can catch something early, we can hopefully cure it.
Here's stomach, here's a portion of the large bowel, here's liver, spleen.
I got my full body scan first. It was fast, less than 15 minutes, simple, I wore my clothes, and painless. And as soon as it was over, I wanted the results.
Over the loudspeaker, you will hear me say, taking a very deep breath.
Dwight went next. He was also amazed at how easy the test was. A body scan like this will cost you $790. Most insurance companies don't pay for it, at least not yet.
The earlier we find things, the sooner we can start the intervention and hopefully prevent the ravages of the disease.
Early detection is exactly why Dwight, who will be 50 next year, took his test a step further. Dwight prepared his body for a virtual colonoscopy, a scan that allows doctors to look at the colon to locate tiny polyps and cancer.
Nobody really should die of colon cancer because we know that it develops from polyps.